Hey guys, this past weekend we finished up the study called Current, and I just want to do a quick review with you and encourage you to stay connected to God. You know, the whole series Current was built on the idea that the concept of a current is that you and I could step into flow with God, we could stay up to date with God, and also there's a power that comes in being connected to the current, God. And that's what we want to think about. Now, this past weekend, we said that you don't have to fear ever running out. And my thesis was this: as great as God's grace is, and he says it's as high as the heavens, as far as the east is from the west, that it's for every generation, every person, what more could I put on that? Can I tell you that my own experience is this? I go so far with God, and then I think, well, I can do this on my own. Don't begin to live on your own energy or your own effort. You remember the night when Jesus was betrayed? He took the disciples and he washed their feet and he began to talk to them. And Peter says, don't just wash my feet, wash all of me. And Jesus is like, no, you don't need to be washed all over again. He said, you just need to clean up the part that's dirty, your feet. And see, I believe that that is the last piece to current. What you and I want to do is this: we never step out of believing that God's grace is sufficient, that God is enough, that God will supply our need. But what we do is this: we begin to believe that we need to clean up our lives. We can't clean up our lives. But God's grace, God's love, and the cross can. So this is what happens. You and I fall into temptation, all right? Maybe we're just really tired and we get lazy. I don't know what it is, the tired or lazy, but we stop giving God our attention. And as a result, we begin to fall behind in trusting Him to cover the area of our life, to cover that area. So that's why I challenge you. Stop every day, maybe several times a day, not as legalism, but reconnect with God, whether that's through prayer, whether that's through reading your Bible, or it's just sitting with a worship song on. But connect with God every day and say, God, you know, I noticed this morning that I really kind of fell asleep in the middle of my quiet time, and I want to apologize. That wasn't really good of me. Whatever it is, but every day spend time with God. That's why we challenge you to be in a small group, connect with other people. To stay current, you need people around you that are staying current with God. To stay current, you need to constantly be talking to God, praying, and relying on Him. Stay current with God, and this is what He promises you. I'll never leave you or forsake you. I'll always be there for you, and I'll meet your every need. God is the power. God is the source. Hey, have a great week, and stay connected to God. I love you.